Good morning vlog. It's December 1st. I decided not to go to ballet this morning until about 5 minutes ago when I changed my mind and I was like, I'm going to ballet. Feeling a little weird this morning. Past couple of days and the whole thing with Rachel and her, I mean, she didn't really give you much of an update, but basically the day before yesterday she was having all these downloads in ballet class about how she has the best job ever and she's so excited about it and she gets to travel and do all this stuff and how amazing it is. And then by the end of the day she was having this kind of like breakdown of like, I don't know and I don't know what my vision is, and like this feeling of I'm being asked to like change, to evolve, to step up to this next level of herself in order to kind of step into this next chapter of it. And then by the end of the day she was like, I can't do it, and then that was kind of that, and it was like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, is that best? Is that all we need? Like, I don't know. It's been such a thing in my life that I just have, for whatever reason, which is why I'm a really good Franklin method educator, and all of it really is just this power to vision, to see things, to see other possibilities before they exist, and not just, it's like for myself but for the world and for people, and kind of how we all can create this most amazing life and know that it's possible. And it can be challenging sometimes, and it was such a big piece of our UHP retreat to write our visions, and then just talking to Rachel and like, what is her vision, and her not really knowing, I mean wanting her to know her vision, and then like, do I make a stand for my vision and what I see and how I know it could be? And I have all these flashes to like Grand Cayman, and when she wanted to leave Grand Cayman and like not stay, and then I stood up for my vision and then she did stay, and then she had all these transformations, and was like, that was the most amazing thing ever. And like, oh, it's intense, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to like make a stand for that vision.
Hey vlog, it's the end of ballet, just a few minutes after, and I'm just updating you quickly. And say that Emily was so gorgeous in ballet today.
Oh, yeah.
I had to distract myself from the fact that in like 2.5 hours we'll know if it's a boy or a girl. Like, just imagining, it's like, what's crazy to me is that my body knows. Do you know what I mean? Like, the information is in me, but I can't.
Okay, so leave a comment now, right now in the vlog. Don't watch through to the end and don't read the other comments of what you think it's gonna be.
Yeah, make your wagers.
Yeah. So we're walking back home, there's Rachel and Jess, and don't know what's gonna happen today. Don't know. Feels weird.
I just said to Laura that like, I honestly almost feel like this is like the worst day of my life, in a kind of genuine way, because it feels like a death. It feels like somebody who I've known in like, kind of honestly second to Laura in like the deepest way, who I've watched transform every aspect and like shine so bright and the biggest capacity and such an amazing like light being, joy sharer, and all I've ever seen is like that growing and like radiating in the biggest way possible, to basically say some of like, to basically just walk away from this, which to me feels like walking away from that, because this work has really supported that to like grow tremendously. It just feels so sad, and like, it just feels like the worst. And I don't understand, and it just feels like when there's two realities, it's kind of like which one do you want to choose? That is Franklin method. It's like experience 2 versions of yourself, because there always are. There's like 10,000 versions of yourself, but that's just true. We feel it. And then you pick one. You know, it's like, I'm going to stay committed to like the one that feels amazing, the one that feels the whatever, which from history is the one that shows up for this process and shows up on this team and has the support of me and has the support of Laura and has the support of you all to, you know, move through the hurdles of life and the adversities and the things that come and just the aspects of our personality that keep us smaller. Like we all have them. And the ones that want to keep us safe and, you know, the future and actually shining your brightest is fucking terrifying.
Totally.
But it's like we have the support to move through that, to be on the other side, which ultimately feel more amazing. And like, you've all seen it. It's all been vlogged. Rachel is the best at sharing her moments on the vlog.
She vlogs the post moments.
Including a week ago when we had a very similar conversation like this. And so it's like, ultimately, yeah, I'm not a future teller, but this isn't my vision at all. I 100% see a different reality, and it's just really sad.
It's 2:35 and I'm making tea. I've actually had a headache since yesterday, which I still have, and it was the new moon yesterday in Sagittarius, which is interesting because both Jess and I are Sagittarius. But anyway, we got back to the house and Rachel said she wanted to go for a walk. And then Jess came in and then Jess was like, I don't feel like eating, I don't feel like doing anything, I think I'm just gonna go for a walk too. So they're both out taking a walk. And Emily right now is finding out the sex of her baby, and I'm editing vlogs, and it's just really trippy watching the stories of our lives unfold and having the vlog. Just watching the vlog and the story, you know, and the stories unfold in time, and these moments of like transition, of change, of like this reality could have happened or that reality could have happened, and it's really nuts. And then to watch the clues as they all connect and unfold, and it's interesting when, like, you know, in relationships, and you know, I said like earlier, you know, my biggest teacher is Eric, and in the best and worst ways. You know, and it's always just that, like, there are moments where I'm like, oh, I don't know, like, is this just not meant to be, or whatever meant to be, whatever that even means, you know? And it's just like, what supports me to go deeper into me, ultimately myself, but it's like connecting to you because you're committed to go deeper into yourself and be this portal for so many to go deeper into their selves, of just the like essence of body, you know. And it's not that it's like the way, but it's like it's always true. And it's funny, Eric's Heart online course just went live, which is the heart workshop, which I remember feeling so intense and so bumpy before it, and then the heart happened, and it was like, oh, of course, holding me to see that vision, you know, as it comes through you and only you. And then that's how then I can do that for others. And Emily's on the phone. Who wants to hold the phone?
I mean, it's either it's either a boy or a girl.
You don't want to guess.
Okay, guess. You have to like pick one.
I don't want to guess.
I know, I didn't want to either.
She types it in on the screen, and she types in it's a boy. And she was like, there.
You can see the penis on the...
Oh, yeah, I have a picture of it.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay, so Emily just shared, you can say, that like she's thinking of the boy potential name of
of Milo.
And I just said no way, because the family I used to babysit for when I moved to the city, their like 2 kids were Milo and Isla, and she's been calling her baby belly Isla. And she just said that now the boy name she's thinking is Milo. Like, what?
That's crazy.
I never known a person named Isla, and honestly, I don't think I've ever known a Milo. And that was the 2 kids' names.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's really funny.
That is so trippy.
Cray.
Well, that's the potential. Milo, James, Sullivan.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So,
so real.
yay.
Cool.
Wow.
So we have a little ballerino with us every day.
Yeah, totally. Any thing wants to be shared from y'all's end right now? Or
Rachel, do you got any?
Not quite yet, but Laura did a really nice session on me.
cool.
I was gurgling.
Lots of gurgles.
There's so much to be excited about. And all
There
that
is.
being said, it just made me think of like, kind of like, what are the things to be excited about?
Totally.
Like, I messaged a bunch of you guys today, this morning, just saying, hey, quick question, can you tell me why you watch the vlog? And so a bunch of people have been replying to me the whole day why they watch the vlog. And so it's just been so interesting amidst this whole experience, hearing back from all these people being like, because you guys are like amazing and it's so inspirational, and hearing your like real
I've
life
got
through the
chills.
resistance, through the like amazing
Oh my
moments,
God.
through the everything, like it kind of just like helps me feel connected, and like reminder that like even in the like crappy days, like you can
Oh
still
my
move forward
God.
and like still eat your breakfast and still go to whatever and still whatever. Anyways, so it just felt cool to like be
Wow.
receiving that back from so many of you. And just how cool. And Angela Roggebauer said, like, I watch it because I feel like we're all like a family. And I was like,
Totally.
we are.
We are, I know. I know, and I read there's a few comments of people who said, like, I wasn't at UHP, but felt like I was there, you know?
And a few people actually
I'm really
said,
tired.
they said, how'd you know I was watching, can you tell that I was just watching a vlog? I was like, I'm so into it. Could you see that I was just watching a vlog?
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Do you want a vlog?
I don't totally have words.
It's okay. Can you hold it?
I don't know what to say.
That's alright. No words is good.
Just a hi.
Just tell them about Hawaii.
Basically, I don't know yet, but
Or share some of what you told me. Or something.
my famous sentence. I'm just recognizing thought and quieting it and listening to heart and rewriting vision for future. Because it is all connected and yeah. There's more to be said, and there is more that I will share. And it's coming.
Oh, I just went to the co-op and stocked up the fridge, and I'm really tired and ready for sleep. I'm standing so the Christmas trees look so pretty. And hopefully things will get a lot more fun. Although this is just one of those real days, you know? Now I really need to go to bed. I love you guys and thank you for watching. You are part of this story. Night, night. I'll see you tomorrow. and these vlogs will be up to date soon. They will. Night.